Good evening, brothers and sisters. So happy to be here today to discuss with you a topic concerning Dr. King. Dr. King was indeed a revolutionary. This is something that we miss, and I want to honor him. Let me find my horn. I want to honor Dr. King in the light of him being a revolutionary. If you want to excuse me for a minute, I'm going to get my horn so that we can blow great salutations to Dr. King. We thank God. We thank God for Dr. King. We thank God. We give praise. We give reverence. We give praise and reverence for Dr. King for what he's done for us. Any one of you that believe in this foolishness that Dr. King was only a dreamer, you're indeed foolish. Dr. King was more than a dreamer. So in the name of the beneficent, the omnipotent, the beneficent, the merciful, Master of the dead requital. Thee do we serve, and thee do we serve alone. Guide us on the right path, on a path of righteousness. Not as the hypocrites, but the intelligent one. That when your judgment is brought down, O Allah God, is not brought down on us. These things we pray unto you. Amen. Brothers and sisters, this is a great topic for us to discuss, Dr. King. Such a wonderful, wonderful topic. Such a wonderful topic because this brother has done so much for us. He's done so much for us. We are in his reality. We're not in a dream, but we're in his reality. Excuse me for one moment. I want to get my trumpet. So I want to blow great salutations to Dr. King. One moment. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for your patience. Thank you for your patience. So we're going to give this time of great salutation to Dr. King, and then we're going to go on and talk about our brother and his great contributions and everything he done. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, I want to have a link in the text section, so you'll be able to get that link and see the information that we have out. We're yet moving forward, brothers and sisters. We're yet moving forward, and we're thankful for our advances. Thankful for God. Thankful for the prophets that he sent, the same God that sent us from Adam to Moses, sent us Methuselah, he sent us Noah, he sent us Abraham, Isaac, and this God, same God that sent us the great temptation of Jacob and Jacob himself. We are thankful from that time of great deliverance and for him to open our eyes to give us latter prophets like John and Jesus. Is that right? And give us Muhammad. And all of these prophets were sent by God. We also believe that Allah God in another form of himself sent the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and the great Master Fard Muhammad being God in representation before us in the name of Emmanuel, that he sent him, that he sent the most honorable Elijah Muhammad with intelligence and promise that we may receive the message of God and teach us how to service one another. Amen. So, brothers and sisters, we're thankful today. We were very, very thankful because had it not been for the Lord God on our side, where would we be? And that's the great question. We'd have no help if it wasn't for God. So I'm so thankful that God saw it within himself to help us in this present day and times. We're thankful for that. He didn't have to do it, but I'm so thankful that he did. Didn't have to do it for us, but I'm so thankful that he did. And because of it, we have a chance. We have a chance at true life, real life. We have a chance that God has sent that to us. So we are thankful. Certainly thankful today. Excuse me, brothers and sisters. Seem to have a slight cold, but we're gonna get through this. When I get through this, I've been detoxing, and with great work come great sacrifice. And so, nonetheless, I'm being encouraged to do this show, be encouraged to do this teaching because it's something that we need. We need to have a better understanding of Dr. King. Excuse me, brothers and sisters, I know you understand. We need to have a better understanding of Dr. King and who he was, how valuable he was, and how much he helped us. We need to have a better understanding of that and the direction and focus that he gave us, especially toward the end of his life, as he fought against the Vietnam War, as he fought against oppression and explained it on a global scale. So we have to credit him with that and how he stood with Muhammad Ali and Minister Malcolm and Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and many others, Albert Cleage, Gloria Richardson, that spoke against the American atrocities that we're experiencing today. We're still experiencing these atrocities. And Dr. King was effective. Had he not been effective, he would still be alive. I hope you can understand that. And I hope you can appreciate it, what I'm saying to you. The fact that he is no longer with us meant that he was a threat. The fact that he's no longer with us, he was a threat. So he gave his life. He gave his life. He didn't seek to save it, but he gave it for us. He knew very well what was down the road for him. Same as Minister Malcolm, same as the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, same as many of the revolutionaries came through, Medgar Evers, many of them. But we are giving honor to Dr. King. But when we give honor to Dr. King, we're giving it in reference to his revolutionary effort alongside of other revolutionaries. You have to understand that he is the quintessential. He is the quintessential revolutionary as it relates to the agenda of freedom through legislation, through education, through vocation. But understand that there were many of those that died before him, died alongside him, and died with him. And that's important for us to understand. So very important for us to understand because we have a need, we have a desire, and we got to stand for truth. And it's hard, brothers and sisters. It's hard. It's work to do what's right because the world is working to do wrong. Not everyone in the world, but the majority of the world is going the wrong way. And to warn them is work. It's work. To warn Black parents about Black children is work. To warn Black parents about the society is work. To warn them about what ministry God wants us to lead is work. That is work. That is great work. So we pay homage today. We definitely pay homage today. So I want to blow this tune that we blow to many service members. I'm a service member. Served in the Army, the Navy, for the United Nations. Visit other countries to support positive efforts for global freedom. And when we blow this horn today, I want you to understand that we're blowing this horn for Dr. King and many people that died in his consciousness, his mindset, and gave their life. Don't this sound familiar? The same as Yahshua, Aliyah Asa did, or the one called Jesus, gave his life as a ransom for many because he was a revolutionary. Because he was a revolutionary. We don't make this, excuse me, brothers and sisters, we don't make this to get a bunch of likes. When we come on this show, we're coming on here because we are concerned and we're thankful for the efforts that Black people are doing. We're thankful for the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad met with Dr. King in 1966. So we're thankful. We're thankful. Minister Malcolm met with Dr. King in 1964 and early 1965. So we're thankful. 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 So we're thankful. We're thankful. We're thankful, right? That Dr. King was among revolutionaries who were trying to do the work and will of God. We're thankful for that. And I'm going to tell you something. When you want to stand up for God, people will turn against you. There were many ministers that turned against Dr. King, many ministers that turned against him because he wanted to do what was right. Because he wanted to do what was right. So there's a price to do what is right. There's a price that you'll have to pay. We give a few moments of silence for our brother. So we blow that for our brother, Dr. King. We're thankful for his efforts, thankful for the wisdom that God gave him to get on the path of change, physical change, biological change, physiological change for Black people, educationally, legislatively, judicially for Black people, so that we could have something as plain as a cup of coffee. He was willing to cause trouble that we will be able to get the basic things of life. And I want you to understand that him and Malcolm X was not enemies. They were not enemies on the goal. They were not enemies on the outcome that they seeked. They were not enemies. And both men wanted the same thing. They had different paths. Both men wanted the same thing. When you look at it's almost like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. It's a lot like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. And I want to explain that. Because many of the boxing historians are now convinced that these men were great promoters, not enemies, but great promoters of their cause, great promoters of their defense, great promoters of their critique as to what will work in the ring of life. You could say that they were both great because they were both great men with the same goal, but different techniques, different ways of getting there. And brothers and sisters, it's okay to have differences of opinions. That's okay. You don't have to agree. We don't all have to agree. You know, there are many different paths that lead to the same interstate. Many different paths that lead to the same interstate. We don't have to agree. We don't have to agree. We don't have to think the same way. We don't have to operate the same way. We don't have to have the same temperance. We don't have to do that. As a matter of fact, it's always, and I think anyway, that it's a little better when we don't. It's a little better when we are different. It's better when we can get our point across and be convinced that we have the right way. That is, because we'll work toward the goal to prove our technique, our philosophy. Why this strategy will lead to the same outcome. When two boxers are boxing, excuse me, brothers and sisters, I know you understand. When two boxers are boxing, they're using different techniques, different strategies. And these strategies are almost like the climate, almost like a seed being planted in the ground, which depends on the climate. However potent the climate is for the soil, that seed will come up in the right climate. In the area of boxers, and I'm gonna try to tie this all in, or I'm going to tie it all in. In the area of boxers, Jack Johnson was one of the most formidable boxers you find. He had a dangerous hook. He's a dangerous puncher and slugger, and very scientific. But science alone, right? Science alone doesn't make a boxer. A boxer himself has to be mentally scientific as well. So when you get to from Jack Johnson to Muhammad Ali, you make a short stop to seeing the greats of Rocky Marciano, the greats of Sugar Ray Robinson, which is comparatively pound by pound the best boxer in history, and Muhammad Ali modeled himself after him. These are different set of boxers, all seeking the title, right? Seeking the heavyweight title, but different sets of boxers, different genres of boxers, different styles, different class of fighters, and things of that nature. So in the time of Mike Tyson, and many would disagree with this, had Mike Tyson met Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali scientifically would have beat Mike Tyson. And the punching power that Mike Tyson had was equivalent to the punching power of Frazier. But Dr. King was a scientific boxer. He was scientific. Mike Tyson and Joe Frazier were methodical as boxers. So that's and let's bring this to the areas of philosophy. Let's bring this to the areas of antagonism and protagonism. When we get to the area of judging leadership style, as it relates to the social goal of freedom, there was none greater than Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Minister Malcolm X. There was none greater. None greater. Today we honor Dr. King, but we can't honor Dr. King without observing Minister Malcolm, because we don't put one over the other. Both of them are going for the title. And what's the title, brothers and sisters? The title is freedom. The goal is equality. The goal is independence opposed to interdependence. Is that right or wrong? So we see both men. We have to respect that they're on the same team because they seek the same thing. The title and the goal. What is it? Freedom, equality, justice, right? Liberation. Liberation covers all of those. So Dr. King, if you were to say that he was only a dreamer, you're wrong. If you were to say that his philosophy was different than Malcolm's, you're wrong. As a matter of fact, him and Malcolm X in 1965 had met together to organize with one another. And that organization led them to come together in D.C. at the, I believe it was the Washington Monument, March of '64. So there's so much that you don't know, so much that history has fed you, so much. And knowledge is power. It's important. If we have the right knowledge, then we can lead our children. We can lead them the right way with the right knowledge, with the right understanding of our God power, which is clothed in our truth, clothed in our truth, clothed in the truth, that the mighty spirit speaks within us. You could call him Allah, you could call him Yahshua Leah Asa, you could call him Jesus, you can call him Yahshua, the Most High, whatever name you give him. The Sitakara, whatever name you give him, just understand that God is the spirit that's over us all. His goal is total liberation for oppressed people, whether it be spiritually, socially, biologically, psychologically, mentally, behaviorally, what have you, physiologically. His goal, God's gift to humanity, is that we are all equal. We are all equal because he made us. He made us. So we're all equal. And I think that's very important for us to understand. Very important for us to understand because we have to get some understanding. More than anything else, we need understanding. Must get understanding. And our children are worth it. Our children are certainly worth it. We've got to be strong, stronger today than ever before, brothers and sisters. Stronger today than ever before. Because we will need it. We need it. We need it every day of our lives. We need it. We need to know the truth so we can pass it down to our children. A lot of them are rebellious, and not for them alone, but much of it is because we are not strong enough and haven't been strong enough to tell them the truth and still love them. But me loving you don't mean I'm gonna have to give you your way. Let them earn what is necessary, what they need. Let them earn it. Stop giving them things and let them earn it. Let them understand there is a cost for success, and let them be thankful and willing and eager to count up the cost and pay the price for achievement. These are the things that we should be thinking about when we think about Dr. King, the Reverend Dr. King. We should be thinking about these things. We should be thinking about his ability to unite with others that may not have had the same thought. Him and Malcolm are united, but as you know, Minister Malcolm didn't agree with Dr. King's way, and that's fine. And Dr. King certainly didn't agree with Minister Malcolm's way, and that's fine. That's fine. They didn't have to agree on each other's way, but they appreciated the fact that they were standing. And I think that's the thing we have to do. Be thankful that people are standing up, right? Be thankful that people are standing up. We have to be thankful, brothers and sisters. Be thankful that people are standing up. Be thankful that God has put it in someone to stand up for rights that's going to affect you and I. We have to be thankful for that. Don't ever get to the place. This is important. This is important. Don't ever get to the place, no matter who you are. Don't ever get to the place where you think that only you are right. There's no one right or wrong way. Now, there are various ways of being right and wrong, but there's no one right or wrong way. And we have to understand that. We have to understand that. And Dr. King was able to mobilize. He was able to mobilize by accepting the fact that there were other points of view and bringing these things together, bringing it together. People had two different thoughts. Bring these thoughts together. Bring them together. And let's come to a conclusion. But nonetheless, let's be united. We have to be united today in our efforts, in relationships as parents, as people of God. If you don't know it, let me tell you, you are still belong to God. You're a person of God, and you are of the people of God, black man and black woman. You're of the people of God. You are the handiwork of God, and God has sent you on jobs. If you work on a job, God got you that job, and God has sent you there. Is that right or wrong? If you go to a college in the brain and mindset, right, of God, God has sent you there. Whether you're obedient to it or not, you have a purpose for being there. Whether you agree or not, you have a purpose for being there. And prayerfully, you are doing the business of God when you're there. If you go to a club, yes, I said it. If you go to a club, God has sent you to that club. God has sent you to that club. And prayerfully, when you go there, somebody will see something different in you than they ever seen somebody else in the club. And you'll be able to give them a word. You'll be able to give them a word. I pray that the Spirit of God is activated in every life, 0 to 150 years, that God is activated in you, that you will have a purpose and fulfill that purpose that God has given you to serve humanity. This is what Dr. King did. This is what Minister Malcolm did, and many others, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and many others like him. So when we honor Dr. King, we're honoring a massive amount of people that have sacrificed and died. A massive amount of people who have sacrificed and died on many levels, that you and I could be where we are today, could enjoy the things that we enjoy today. You have to understand that. You have to understand that. And God sent these men. God sent these men. He sent Adam. He sent Moses. He sent many of the leaders that you read about in the Bible today. He sent John and Jesus. He even sent Judas. Yes, yes, yes. Allah God even sent Judas and chose him knowing that he was a traitor, knowing that he would betray Jesus. But even Judas had a purpose. Even Judas had a purpose. What would be your purpose? What would be your life's blueprint? Have you decided to be a positive role model in this community, or will you be a negative one? Will you lead children to the place of righteousness? Will you be strong enough to challenge them to be about the best in themselves? Will you be strong enough to challenge their manipulation? Will you be strong enough to challenge their lies and deceit? To have them to search for the great fabric within themselves, within the holiness and spirit of God, to be an example and ensample? That's the question. That is the question, brothers and sisters. That is the question. And like Dr. King and many others sacrificed, your mothers, your fathers, your grandfathers, grandmothers, uncles, aunts, great uncles, great aunts, cousins, nephews, nieces, like they sacrificed, will you sacrifice to be the example and ensample for the next generation so that they will have guidance? Because if you don't, brothers and sisters, they'll kill one another and make the job much easier for the enemy that is already oppressing us. Yes, the time of the enemy is over. The time of oppression is over. It's been over. But it will not be actualized until we come out of these stereotypical characters and behaviors and to begin standing in our rightful power. Somebody talk back to me and talk black with me. We've got to stand. We have to be an example and ensample. We can't save other people out there, and our children are dying in our own households. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. We got to be strong from the rooter to the tutor, from the cradle to the grave. We can't be mealy mouth. We can't tiptoe through the tulips. Can't do it. Dr. King didn't stand back or waver. Excuse me, brothers and sisters. I know you understand. He didn't stand back or waver. He said what he believed. When he got stronger in his faith, and that belief was still present, but he was willing to go to extremes. For him to go against the Vietnam War was an extreme. He was committed. Are you willing to be committed today? Are you willing to be committed today? That's a question. Are you willing to be committed? That you may do the will of God, that you may fulfill your purpose. Many of our Black parents have failed to fulfill their purpose. We want our children to like us. We don't want to disappoint them, and we are setting them up for failure. Many of our pastors and ministers have failed in their purpose because we don't want to be disliked. We want everybody to like us. We want to be the one that everybody likes. Life doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. That's not life. It's not the way it goes. That's not the way it goes. We have to stand up. We have to be an example and ensample in this day and time, that we will bring about that great community that Dr. King and Minister Malcolm was talking about, the great community. So we pay homage today, brothers and sisters. I'm going to close us out. Normally, I say unto you, and I salute, and I still do, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you, brothers and sisters. Love one another. Love your children. Teach them right. Teach them right. There's nothing wrong with them getting a little mad, but let them learn the right way. They need to be mad at you so they can observe, reflect, and persevere. I say unto you, if I didn't say it in the beginning, I say unto you, Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be unto you, and I love you, brothers and sisters. So we're going to close out with another salute to Dr. King and all the great revolutionaries that came before and after him. Moment, if you please. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum.